Okay, for this demonstration, I'm going to create a collage onto a photo frame using an old book, and I have here one of my favorite stories, Alice in Wonderland, and this is one of the little golden books, and this one here is just very old. It hasn't really been taken care of through the years. I think we got it used, so because of the condition it's in, I would like to actually recycle this into a craft project. So what I'm going to be using today is just an old frame, and it has a very flat surface. It'd be best to work on something that's not bumpy, so your pictures will lay down flat. And to apply that, I'm going to use the gloss luster finish of this brand of Mod Podge. It is a water-based sealer. It's a glue. It seals everything in. It makes everything stay on nice and flat. It won't bubble over time. You're going to need some scissors. I'm using an old brush. I use one of my cheaper ones that's a flat so I can apply the glue. And then just to make it easier to get to, I'm going to put my glue into one of these small plastic containers. That's optional. And then you'll need some water to wash your brush and a paper towel to dry it off. So we're going to get started. I'm just going to start cutting out some pictures, figuring out where I want to lay them, and then I'm going to use the Mod Podge to apply it. We will need to paint the Mod Podge to the frame and then also a layer on top of the paper. And I did discover that, you know, through years of using this trial and error, that sometimes if the paper looks like it's kind of wanting to wrinkle, if it's thinner, I would actually recommend putting the Mod Podge down and letting that dry before putting the layer on the top. That way the paper doesn't get too saturated and start to buckle. So let's get started. I have one more frame here, and because I like the way the Alice in Wonderland turned out, I'm going to go ahead and use just this little cheap, I think it was a kids meal comic book. It's of DC characters, and I'm going to put them onto this frame doing the same technique.